Yeah. Hey, Slim. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Politics is a bad mother. You know what I'm saying? I beat that boy at least 10 rounds to 2, 9 to 3, man. Man, took old boy to school, man. I don't know, man. It is what it is, man. I just wanted to come on here and show y'all some love, man. To the real supporters. You know what I'm saying? To the real fans, man. I appreciate it. Y'all seen what it was, man. They been trying to get a nigga out the way, I guess. I don't know. But it is what it is, man. To the fans, man, I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm a true dog at the end of the day, though. I been my arm up like 2 weeks before the camp. You know what I'm saying? We put the work in, still fought, and to be honest with you, I outclassed them, outschooled them, outboxed them with one motherfucking arm, man. One arm, I got a whole torn tendon in my man. It mean, man. To the fans, I appreciate the love, appreciate the support. Y'all know what time it is, man. Stay tuned, man. Stay tuned. Appreciate y'all, man.
Now, whether you believe Gary Russell Jr. won that fight or not, I don't think anybody would dispute that he came into that fight with the injury. I mean, it was kind of obvious if you watched the fight. He fought one-handed. And it's no secret that he declared this before the fight, days before the fight. So I don't think anybody will try to dispute that. Now, with that being said, the WBC is saying that it doesn't matter whether he fought injured or not. Mark Magsayo, or however you pronounce his name, I'm not too familiar with him, will be moving on and defending his title against Rey Vargas. Now, their reason for saying this is that the fight between Rey Vargas and Gary Russell Jr. was already locked in. But because Gary Russell Jr. lost his title, the guy that beat Gary Russell will be taking that title defense. Now, that's not exactly unheard of, so I don't want to say it's the WBC being biased or racist or whatever type of spin you want to put on it. But I will say it's also normal for the champion to get that rematch even though you had mandatories, etc., locked in. Now, if they're saying they already had the arena and whatever, okay, that kind of makes sense. But at the same time, you can keep all that, just replace them with Gary Russell Jr. and give him his rematch. So this is kind of touchy. I could see the argument either way, but normally when a champion loses his title, normally he gets the rematch, especially if it's a long-term champion. I'm not talking about a title holder that got the belt then lost it. Normally somebody of that stature, when they lose the title, look at Anthony Joshua, for example, when he lost to Andy Ruiz Jr., he got the rematch. Now, also, it also determines or also depends on what was the language in the contract. Did Gary Russell make sure he had a rematch clause in his contract? It don't sound like that was the case. So he might be screwed in this one. But I will say this, Magsayo, or like I said, however you pronounce his name, I have seen some of his fights, but I'm not familiar enough that I can pronounce his name. He said he's willing to fight Gary Russell, but not just Gary Russell, and not just Rey Vargas, but also Leo Santa Cruz. He said he wanted to be real active. So hopefully, Gary will have the time to heal his hand up, and maybe come this summer or whatnot, maybe he'll get his rematch. Who knows? But that's pretty much all I got this Head Busting Boxing's on Fight Doctor. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Hit me up in the comment section. Let me know, do you think, not just the WBC, because according to Gary Russell, a lot of people out to get him. Floyd Mayweather, Al Heyman. We heard rumors of him saying he's being set up, and this, that, and the third. Me personally, I would have just pulled out in the fight. But do you feel like Gary Russell was set up, or is being having some type of injustice done to him by them not allow him to get the rematch, or at least not to get the rematch right away. Hit me up in the comment section. Let me know what you think. This head busting boxes on Fight Doctor. I am out.